I'm sort of an accidental self-help book author. I started off in advertising, and I rose up kind of quickly. I was like a senior VP, creative director in advertising at age 26. And I wanted to write books. I wanted to write a novel. So I quit, to my parents' horror. I felt like, well, if I'm doing well in this area that I don't want to be in, that isn't my passion, if I applied whatever skills I'm doing in an area that is my passion, wow, maybe I'll do great in an area that I'll be happier in. So I quit, and I started, my first book was a novel, and it did do well. I sold it to St. Martin's Press and then to Miramax to be a movie starring Marissa Tomei, although it didn't get greenlit, but went on to do some other stuff with Miramax. And then I started to give seminars to women, and I was about to give a seminar to a group of women in Philadelphia, where I'm from, and I was on the phone with my agent right before the seminar, and as a joke, I said to my agent, I gotta go. I have to give my How to Succeed in Business Without a Penis seminar. And she cracked up and she said, Karen, you gotta write a business book with that title. So she stayed on me, I wrote the book, and then it became a big bestseller, sold in a bunch of countries and everything. And one of the principles in the book was a woman doesn't need a penis to succeed, just balls. So, which I definitely have, which has definitely helped me. But after I wrote the business book, it wasn't that much of a leap to doing self-help books. And I was reading all these psychology books and philosophy books. I'm just a voracious reader. I'm like all reading and writing and no arithmetic. And I'd be reading these books, some of them in cafes, and I'd rip off the covers because I was like ashamed to be caught reading a self-help book, And if I'd offer a book to a friend that I was reading a self-help book, they'd be like looking at me like this. So the marketing chick in me from way back in my advertising days thought, I think I see an opening in the marketplace, that there should be self-help books that, that are cool, that you could feel proud to leave out on your coffee table instead of hiding them away, and self-help books that you could give to your friends as a gift and they're not going to like slap you, they'll be happy to receive it. And so I took all of the stuff that I was reading, everything from cognitive therapy to metaphysics to Buddhism to Taoism to, just you name it. And I put it in my very first self-help book, which was called How to Be Happy, Damn It. And I art directed it with cool graphics from my creative director days. And, I felt like a spoonful of eye candy will help the self-help medicine go down. I tried to make it fun for people. People are afraid of change in their lives, and I felt like if I made the book seem like fun, people would be less fearful of getting out of their comfort zones and, to all the good stuff that can really empower them to live their happiest life.